So we thought of this user flow, right? If we see, as an admin will create super managers, and super managers should create sub managers or state managers and manager. We will avoid this. We are not going to put this many managers. Okay, as an admin should able to create directly managers. We'll consider all of them as a manager only. Okay, we'll consider all of these layers, right? Super manager, state manager, manager as a manager only. Okay, so for admin, as a client, if I'm a client, my requirement is, I will say, please allow me to create my requirement. Okay, if you consider this is business requirement. Okay, business requirement. So here, business requirement. Let's note down the basic idea of this project. Okay, idea of uh, uh, this e-commerce application is, we should able to sell products online throughout India. Throughout India, I wanted to sell my products, and we will be having we will be having area-wise managers to add sellers. So seller using self portal, he or she should able to add products which he or she want to sell before allowing users to see this products entered by see this products entered by seller. We have to do we have to do inspection of product, price, and license. If I don't have license, if I registered with you as a seller, and if I don't have license to sell that so and so product, we need to have a license, right, for each. If I am selling something books, if I am putting them to sell, I should have some license to sell them. So properly does that seller is having that product license to sell? Is he the right seller for that so and so particular product? All that inspection manually, a manager may call and he will ask his you know uh, MOU or whatever copy through the government he get, right? So as a seller, he must register with the Indian government. He might have some PAN and some mode of business also he will be having. So as a the e-commerce product owner, I should do a full checking whether he is a right person to sell that particular products or not. Okay, so then only, if he is having everything um, information, if he is allowed to sell, then only I should allow him. So all that checkings I wanted to do here, inspection of each product and license, so that we can avoid problems, right? Otherwise, if somebody file the case, how you are selling from this so and so seller, he doesn't having any license, still he is selling the products which he should not supposed to sell. Okay, we should, the end of the day, we should in a position to answer. Okay, so all that legal activities, everything we need to verify. Maybe we can have one more legal partner also to verify all that documents. Maybe we can have that as a separate application. Okay, so this is a simple application where the seller can add products, manager will see and validate them, manually, and he will approve that products, so that that products will be launched into uh, actual products list, so that we can sell. Okay. So once he will check and he will add that products to the application. So products are approved once products are approved, then we have to keep them access to customers for search and buy. He can able to search that products, and he should able to buy that products. He should able to buy. Okay. And customer can able to sign up to the application sign up to application using single sign on. We can use single sign on mechanism, like using mobile number OTP, or we can use a Google account or Facebook account. You must seeing the applications, right, where it will ask you to sign up. Earlier we used to fill the forms with all our data, email IDs, passwords, and we used to sign up. Nowadays, for quick access, we are doing sign up with Google, sign up with Facebook options we have, right? Sign up with the Google and Facebook. Example, if you see, yeah, what example here, it will be providing two options: login with Facebook, login with Google. When we click on that, it automatically registered our data. It will send some data from the Google. Okay, so that data we can able to keep it into our database. Even Facebook also, using Facebook account or Gmail account, he can able to directly sign up. Okay, single sign on option we will be doing here. Google single sign on we will do. SSO, Google single sign on we will do. Okay, if time allows, we will do Facebook also. Facebook SSO also we can do. So as a customer, he should able to sign up. What after he need to do after sign up? Customer should give his address, his full address, details. We will use that details to identify. Once he enter his address details only, we will identify him, right, from where he belongs to. Okay, we can able to identify where he belongs to, and we can show products which are deliverable to that location from right sell. One seller, if you want to sell only within the, if he has permit to sell it in only Telangana, he can able to sell only in Telangana. So only for Telangana pin codes, the seller will allow to show his products. If a customer, if he enter his pin code, if you go to Flipkart, right, always it used to show products not deliverable to your location. Okay, so not accessible to your location. Some messages it used to show when we enter pin code. So because that seller, he don't have permit to sell, or he may not interest to send to that particular location. Okay, so based on the seller option only, they could able to show that products to the customer. If the seller belongs, if he wants to sell throughout India, maybe for any pin code, if they have right delivery access, right, maybe some villages are there in rural areas, very long from the main cities, and if they don't have right road access or something, maybe they can't able to deliver to that locations. Okay, So Amazon will do that complete research, and it will put some pin codes only to that particular pin codes only. They should able to allow you to place the order. Correct. So once the seller adding the products to that particular location, that location people only can able to access. Others cannot able to access and buy that product. Okay. So once customer choose a list of products which he or she wanted to buy, he or she can able to add into add to cart and checkout. And we should provide multiple payment options during checkout. During checkout, we need to provide multiple options like credit card, debit card, UPI, etc. Once customer place the order notification, order information, we should notify to whom? Seller. Once we place the order, we should say this product customer choose to buy, so you need to deliver that. And if a seller adding his, let's say, on one TV as an example, if you take throughout this application, so seller added 10 TVs, seller added 10 TVs for that particular model. As a customer, one customer chose one product and he paid also. Then earlier, if availability count, if it is 10, now we should minus it to 9. So all that algorithm we should write. Okay, we should update it into the database properly. Otherwise, what will happen? Seller is having 10 products and 100 customers, if they buy, if they place orders without knowing how much, a product he have, how many products he have. So for the remaining 90 people, we need to decline later. So that is not good, right? So we need to allow seller to put how many products he want to sell, how many count for each product while he adding, right? We should ask that seller how many you can able to sell via my portal. Do you have 10? So always you need to allow my application to place 10 orders. Later if you say no, 5 already I sold out from the shop and 5 only available, that is not good to manage in the application, right? So we need to put some kind of restrictions to the seller, make it available. Okay, so then we can consider him as a like a good partner to our application. Okay, so that prior information, verbally or via document or through agreements, we need to get all that, proper legal documents from the seller also. Otherwise, we will be seeing multiple issues from the customers if they you know file a case like I placed the order. Initially they said they can able to deliver, now they are saying product is not available, right? What is the meaning that I'm going to the application and buying it? Are they doing any kind of scam? If we file a case, then legally it will become issue to the e-commerce partner. So they should ensure all the uh, products should available, right? Always should available, and they should be in a right shape also. They should not sell um, invalid products or which are damaged products. They should not sell. So we need to get agreement from the seller that he will sell the genuine products. Okay, so order information we should notify to the seller, and as well we should send notification to delivery partner. and delivery partner will pick up item, and he or she updates the status of the item, where it is, and when it can able to reach. All that information the delivery partner should able to update. Okay, and once once item is delivered, delivery person should update it as delivered. So till here the complete job will be finished. Later manager can manager can do the payment settlements to sellers, and more requirements, right? This is how they tell their story, how they wanted to do their business. Okay, as a story they will like a storytelling, right? They will say, this is how I want to do this step first, later this that, they will add all their statements. Carefully we should document it. Okay, carefully we should document it, and we need to identify how many actors are there, how many portals required, technically how it is achievable. As a technical person we should give that idea to them if they don't have that knowledge. Okay, so settlements to the seller. As a customer, he or she should able to see his history, right? Through history he can able to understand what he purchased from that particular business partner, right? He can track what he did so long with them. Okay, he should able to see history, and we should provide cancel option if a product is cancel eligible, or cancel, or you know replace, right? Replace eligible, he should able to cancel or replace if that product is not as expected. Anything you want to add here? Is it covering everything? Most of the, right, the important part it is covering, right? Now if this is the business requirement, okay, so now we should identify each actor. We should simplify the requirement, we should simplify, and actor wise if we can able to note it, so we can see which person can able to do which actions easily. Okay, so from this story, right, we should able to identify that. So now read from statement 1, I mean from the first paragraph. Idea of e-commerce application is we should able to sell products online throughout India. We will be having area wise manager to add sellers. Okay, here they are saying area wise managers will be there. They can add sellers. So seller using self portal, he or she can able to add products. Okay, but area wise manager, how he will be creating the sellers? Does he having any portal? That information is not noted here, right? Then we should ask the business. So you are saying area wise manager should able to add the sellers, and from where the manager will come into the picture, how the manager will come into the system. Requirement is not clear, right? Manager can able to add seller, but from where the manager will come into the system? Are you going to hard code some managers information into the system, or else do you want to create it? Now if you say my idea is I will need admin access to create managers, okay, then we should correct this requirement here. We will be having area wise manager to add sellers, fine. Managers users, we should able to create or manage from admin portal. Okay. Now it is fine. So as an admin, first he should able to manage managers information. Manage managers information. Now our question is okay. As an admin, he should able to manage managers information. What is that information is, right? As a BA, if you are a business person, business analyst, right? Before going to give these requirements to your developers, straight away if you take these requirements to your developer, developer will ask you a lot of questions. Once there's requirements, if you share with the developer, right? Uh, if as a BA, without doing full information here, if I take the same document to developer, for example, if I ask you, one of you, create a manager information into the system, then you need to put lot of questions. What is that information is, what do you want to create, what that information will behave or will give uh, privileges to this manager. If I add a manager into the system, what all benefits he will get, what are all the parameters that you want, what is the definition or use of each parameter while managing that manager, right? What that information is for. We will be adding information, but what do you want to do with that, and what is that information is. Now, so this is where the BA, right, will do lot of requirement analysis, and if there are any gaps, right, he will collect them, complete requirements. Maybe once the project assigned to a particular team, BA will go first and he will collect all the requirements, right? He will get the complete clarity on the requirements. Maybe he will do regular exercise like for based on the project velocity, right? For 1 month or 2 months, he will regularly connect with the customer and he will collect the complete information. Then he will bring that information to developers. Okay, until the document is ready, a development team need not to. I mean, a development team is not required. So once the document everything is ready, then development team will come into the picture. Okay. So here, then the question is from BA. BA will ask what information and what is the need of it. What is the need of it? Or you may put some questions. Okay, we will be instead of asking questions like an unknown person about e-commerce domain, right? BA strategically he need to collect that information. You should not go directly and what information you want to keep it, man, here, like that. Instead of he asking, right, strategically you need to put, okay, we will be adding information, but what information you make, will it make sense to add. He need to guide them as well. Maybe before going to the client, right, he can research how other e-commerce applications are keeping that information, and what manager information may required into the system. He may suggest them like, okay, we will be adding manager name, his email, his phone number, and his location. What else you want, or is these parameters are right to add into the system. He will, if he can frame questions in such a way, okay, so they will impress with that information and they may add something more on top of it, right? So once BA put these questions, right, what information, um, and he may add, right, I think we can add his name, email, address, phone number, and his location, pin code, specially pin code, and for which area he is a manager, area, or you know divisional wise, for which division wise, if they have managers, for which division he is a manager. Products wise, if you have a manager separately, I don't know. I mean, I haven't to that much level, how they will have managers division wise, or if it is a small scale, right, they might have one manager for all the divisions. Okay, so what is the division, and which area he is covering, which all pin codes he or she covering. And client may give some more inputs, right? If you think this information is fine, he will say fine, or else he will add some more ideas here. Client may say, client side product owner, right? Product owner will do all this, answers. Product owner means who is having the right business idea. Maybe my side, if I am a client, actually end client, and if I have my secretary, or um, I may share information to she or he, so he will be having right information, and he or she will be sharing that with you. Okay, the product owner will say, okay, looks good, add few more like, what else he may need, tell me. Division wise pin codes we are giving, so that we can able to see which all sellers can be part of him. Hmm, what else you guys think? Am I audible? Is it boring, guys? Hello? Yes. Is it boring? Yes, please. Okay, fine. Open up and add. You doing regularly. Placing orders, right? And if you have something idea about seller and managers, also you can share. Which information do you think as a manager he should have? Um, what else? His name, email address, phone, pin code, division, which all pin codes, which all seller pin codes he or she covering. Seller, or yeah, let me say seller. Okay, looks good, and add few more. If they add anything else, that will be coming into the picture here. So VA will correct information, and he will prepare end of the day right document. So this is how they will share document with your team lead or your scrum master. They will be, by looking into this, they can able to create user stories. Okay, so the complete information, sufficient information they should put here. If something, there is a chance that they can miss, right, here and there they can add smaller changes, but not big changes. Big changes, nobody will accept, but small changes which are, really required to that business, which is impacting the business, they will allow. Okay. Okay, so if they say information is good, then BA is doing the right job. Or BA directly, if you put question like, you didn't provided any information, please tell me the complete information which all he needs, then product owner may think that you don't know anything about that particular domain. BA should be specialized into that domain. That's how company will identify BAs, and they will assign to that job. Before hiring this particular BA to this project, right? They will check whether do you have uh, prior knowledge or experience on the e-commerce domain? Do you know how to collect requirements and all? So let's say if you are hiring, if you are in the position to hire, you should know that fast. So if BA is really having good experience in that domain, he will really helping a lot to the product owner and our team as well. So good BA always collects good information and sufficient information to us. Okay. Yeah. So once this is fine, and what else he may put question, what else BA want, BA may ask. uh, so as a BA, as a manager, what information should collect from seller, and do already he specified, right? He need to create seller information, and manager, which information should feed into the system while creating the seller, which information you want to keep it in the machine, I mean into the system in the sense in the database. Just a minute. Just a minute. January you joined, right? Yes. Okay, fine. And BA put question, as a manager, what information should collect from the seller? Uh, Again, similar way, right? He can place some, knowing information also. He may place some knowing information also. I think we can add his name, email address, pin code, same, and what license he have, what license he or she have. Excuse me. So that license also, we may ask to upload, and apart from that, product owner, if you add something, he should accept it. Okay, that's good. And um, keep uh, seller, keep seller for, or while adding seller, identify for all, or identify to which all locations he or she can able to distribute his products, distribute his products. Okay, maybe that one also we should add. And if seller is not a genuine, we should able to we should able to block. And if seller is good in all terms, we can promote them as a genuine partners. If you see e-commerce applications, right, they will highlight some sellers products. They will say genuine and verified also. We can promote them as a genuine partner or verified partners. So if you are a verified partner, if you are a verified seller, right, without much restrictions, they will allow your product information because they believed you that you are doing business in a right way. So they will promote you. So even they do promotion because you are not going to disturb their business also, right? If you are a seller and since long you are adding your products and genuinely you are doing business, with less margins or with genuine margins, and right response also, if you are giving, right, if product is not good immediately, if you are recalling it and fixing the issues, if I believe that you as a verified partner, I promote your products while showing the list, right? While showing the list of products in e-commerce, I may show first verified partners information, then other sellers information. So if somebody buy product from verified partner, there will be less risk also, right? If customers, the business idea he will share. If customer buy product from verified seller, there will be less risk to our business. So this is their thought. So as a manager, he should able to promote them also. That promote options also we should provide to the managers. What I am doing here, adding seller. We are talking about manager, right? Okay, not it. As a manager, what information we should collect, and okay, he's clarifying the requirement. So if seller is not genuine, he should able to do this, that, everything he's telling. Okay, so maybe same thing we can add here. So as a manager, he or she should able to add sellers and promote or demote or promote or block. He should able to add seller, he should able to promote or block, and as a manager, he should able to verify seller products each time. So as a BA, if you put this, again product owner will clarify on that. Okay, if looks good, we'll say okay. We'll be saying okay. Okay, looks good. And complete information you might ask, right? As a BA, you might ask complete information, and you may put questions like what I need to create, while adding the sellers, right? What information I need to collect, what information I should feed into the system. So he will give the complete information, right? Seller name, email, address, phone, already we noted about, right? License, document and get one agreement also. Agreement, agreement document also. Physically, physically, manager will take one agreement document. This will be prepared. This will be prepared manually with the legal team. Means lawyers team will create that agreement and he will sign up. That signed up document we should upload. Okay, legal document we should upload along with his license document. In that agreement, all the legal terms we should put and we should get the sign. Otherwise, without legally, we can't do anything, right? If we do some illegal activities. Okay, so if somebody file a case, we can show this document and we can say he agreed to not sell, but he is doing it, so we are blocking him. Otherwise, he may file the case. He may file the case. This e-commerce, is blocking me and they are harassing me. Like that, he can file a case. So as a proof, e-commerce partner, you should have this legal documentation also. You should have all the proof so that you can go to the court. Yeah. Maybe much information more required, but yeah, uh, along with the name, email, phone, license, and agreement, and for which all areas he can able to sell, um, all pin codes which he or she can deliver, right? And that promote demote options also we should provide. And what about seller? Again, BA with the guest he will put as a seller. Seller can able to add all his brands. He should able to create. Able to add means manage all his brands. If that brand is already available in the database, okay, from the filter he can able to pick it. If not, he should able to create that brand. So he should be able to manage all his brands, or each seller wise also they can have the brands. Okay, maybe I can sell some brands and another seller also can sell a different brands and few branches. Few brands, both can have. If I am selling electronics from Sony and some other Lenovo or other partners like Dell, and if other seller also doing the same thing with different brands also, as a seller he should able to um, add that brand if that is not available in the database. Okay, if that is a new brand, he should able to add, and after adding brand, he or she should be able to create products and keep it into temp. Once he verify everything, he can send to manager for approval. Right, so he need to keep them temporarily into the database. Right, if you want to add so many products, so he will work with 1 2 days and he will add them, and he will verify how much product information he have, and finally he will send it to manager to approve it. So finally manager, he will send it to manager approval. So once manager approves this information, should available to the customer. Okay, so maybe product owner say it's quite good and he can add anything if you want. I don't have anything much, maybe this is sufficient, right? Okay, and he may say something, right, like this: along with product information, he or she should able to add discounts. This is again a business strategy, right? Let's say really the product cost is 90,000 rupees. They may put it like a 99,000 rupees, and they may put discount like 7,000 or 8,000 we are giving discount to attract the customers. So if seller also having such a strategies, he can able to give the discount so that he can attract many customers to buy products from uh, that particular seller. Who is doing it? Who is doing recording? Somebody mistakenly. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So he should able to product owner. He will clarify more things, right? He may add the discounts. Lot of things they will provide, right? Discounts and cashback options. Lot of options we need to put. Okay. Once again, we will visit any e-commerce application. We will collect more information here. Okay. So yeah, product owner will add something more to it. Then what about finally customer? So we can again, just a minute. Hello. Yes. 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 అవును. వాళ్ళని అలో చేయండి. సార్‌కి చెప్పండి. వాళ్ళు ఇంతకుముందు మెయిల్స్ కూడా పెట్టారు. ఆ! అవునవును. వాళ్ళు యాక్చువల్‌గా ఇంతకుముందు మెయిల్స్‌లో కూడా అడిగారు. మరి అందుకు వాళ్ళని అలో చేస్తున్నాం. నజీర్ సార్‌తోని మాట్లాడతాను. ఓకేనా? నేను మాట్లాడతాను సార్‌తో. ఓకేనా? హ్మ్. ఓకే. హ్మ్. ఓకే. ఆ! So finally, the customer, who is the actual guy, for him we need to collect the good requirements. He will buy the products. Okay. So please don't do any changes here for this. Let me remove this editing privilege. Okay, we'll do it later. Okay. Now customer, um, as a BA, as a customer, he or she should able to search products for his location, for his or her location, for his or her location, and he can, and they can, okay, they can add to cart and check out immediately or later also. Immediately or later also they can check out. We used to add products into the cart and later we used to buy also, right? So we can do that. Okay. So they can add that particular products to cart and they can check out immediately or later also they can check out. And customer should able to, from the requirement itself, it is a customer should able to sign up with the Google SSO. If you don't have Google account, maybe with self sign up also. Sign up SSO or with self sign up. Okay, self sign up means a form we need to give him. He will fill all his data. Okay, his mobile number, everything. Maybe we can verify his mobile number and email also. I'm not going to complicate it, okay, but yes, we can note it down. Verify mobile number and email after he is doing sign up. Because why we should verify? If you enter somebody's number and if we place cash on delivery something, and if we try to reach out that unknown numbers, all the efforts will go into vain, right? So instead, the right number and right email we should verify. Then only we should allow him to place the orders. Okay. So, and customer can able to buy rate, as we said, and customer can able to check his or her previous purchase or orders history, and he or she can able to write write review also, or able to provide review to products, so that we can even via reviews also we can identify our seller, right, is the right seller or not. If seller is getting very bad reviews, we can put one threshold that if seller reviews goes below than 3 or 2.5, we can block him, like that. Product owner may suggest. So why that reviews are for means, product owner say maybe other customers can able to read. We will say show reviews to other customers, and manager also can filter sellers by reviews, and as I said, right, promote or block sellers. Yeah, this is how, if we do the documentation, lot of information we are getting, right? So this is how, once after getting the complete information, one more user we missed, right? One more user also is a delivery agent, and here we forget to add this, right? Send notification to seller once order is placed, and send one more notification to whom? One more notification to delivery partner. So we haven't talked about this delivery partner. Who can create? Maybe manager. As a manager, he or she should able to add delivery partner, and nothing much from him. Just we will be adding, and for them also we can able to promote or blog, because if their delivery is not good, sometimes product is good and package, and the response, if they are not prompt while they are delivering the product, we can block the delivery partner also. So promote or block the delivery partners also. What else information? This mail looks good, and while adding, right, um, the delivery guy information we should add. Same thing, delivery partner also they should have license document and agreement also, because during delivery time, if we you know uh, what he can do, if he put some scratches on the product, or if he damage the product, who is responsible? Not the seller or not the customer. what's happening. Just one more minute. Hello. Yes. అవును. లేదే. మరి నాకు బఫర్ ఉండాలి కదా, ఒక 10-20 మినిట్స్ అని. అవునా? ఒక 10 మినిట్స్ ఇవ్వండి, రేపటి నుంచి వేరే లింక్ పెట్టండి, 1.5 అవర్ ఇవ్వండి. సరిపోదేమో. సరేనా? ఆ, నేను క్లోజ్ చేస్తాను, ఒక 5 మినిట్స్ ఇవ్వ వైండప్ చేస్తా. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ. యా. సో let me wind up the session, okay? We'll close it. Somebody also wants to start in the same line. Okay. So this will be prepared manually with the legal team. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, while adding delivery partner also, their license agreements, everything they should upload into the system. We can get problems for delivery people also, from the delivery side also. So we should be, we should be careful from the delivery team as well. I think we got sufficient information, right? And one more user, right, we will add tomorrow. Okay. Delivery partner, nothing much required for him. uh, we'll see. Okay, we'll see tomorrow. We'll note this delivery partner information also. And if product owner say looks good, then we will go more technical with these requirements. Okay. And we'll do some drawings also for this. So via drawings it will be easy to remember things, right? uh, yeah. So good. Thank you guys. We'll meet tomorrow, same time. Till then, good night. Bye.